Hey guys, warning, 13 plus, no specific reason, just want to get that out the way now. For today's review, we'll be doing a double review of Autobot Slammer and Autobot Pipes. So I think for now, we're going to set Pipes in the back, and we're going to focus on Slammer, because I prefer Slammer. So, Slammer is not a combiner, he is a weaponizer, kind of like the, so you can take off his arms and stuff, but he is a weaponizer, kind of like how we have the Rock Lord references now that are kind of armorizers. This is just a weaponizer, so it's the opposite of armor, simple, but his articulation is pretty good, I'd say. He's got full movement of the head, plus a pretty good look up, just because of the transformation joint. And he's got a little wiggle waggle to the side. His arms do a full 360, because that. Pie flips do the same thing. Get out that far. Elbows go just above 90, just a hair above 90. And so now mine's waist is loose, but I think that's just kind of a thing for transformation. Legs can kick up that high and can go back that far with the backpack on. And since it is an armorizer, you can take that backpack off and it can go all the way back. And yeah, the legs can go a full splits there. Thigh swivel. And a well above 90-degree joint for the knees. And because of how he transforms, he gets a very good ankle tilt. Like, it gets pretty down there. Only downside is no heels. The heel, like, he could have used heels. That's the only downside I can think of currently, is he doesn't have any heels. By the way, the backpack does turn into a weapon. I'm not going to be doing that for this review because that's a lot. Now then, on to Pipes' articulation. So Pipes is the blue one. He looks really good. He is very good looking. But his arms can go out to here on this joint, not quite 90, just a little under. He's got a swivel at the elbow, and I just dropped the gun. We'll choose one arm for this, but yep, full 360 there. Arms can go all the way forward and back, no problem. Perfect 90 at the elbow. And because of transformation, you can move the wrists. Now, no waist swivel, sadly. No waist. His legs go up to about there. They go back all the way. Thigh swivel. And well above 90 at the knee, because of transformation. With a okay ankle tilt. Not bad, not good either. And he comes with 2 guns, which you can put anywhere. You can put them up there like null race if you wanted to. I just kind of prefer them on the forearms. And then, yeah. Also, one thing with the guns is they are blast effect compatible. Dang, he's knocked over. Okay, take that off. Oh, unclipped. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this guy does have a waist swivel as well, but that's mainly for transformation. We are going to transform Pipes first, because he's a normal transformation, so we're going to set him in the background. Also, if you're wondering, I was very disappointed when I found this out, but blast effects are not compatible with the tank barrel. They are not. I don't know why, but they're not. Anyway, we're next. You stand there. You look pretty. Anyway, so what I like to do with this guy is I like to start by getting the arms like this, make sure they're straight, and then I like to get this truck part and just swivel it around for the time being to where the autobot symbol that was right above his head is facing towards the ground, and then swivel that head around. This head is on a ball joint, it seems, but it acts more like a swivel because they didn't give it quite enough room to look up and down. Now then, you want to reach with the head, so once the head is swiveled back, you want to reach with it and put it down all the way, and then get your shoulders and get them situated like so. This just makes it easier so you can get the wheels that were up here. You're going to slide them down into place like that. And then the next step of what you want to do is, it might make it easier if you take off the guns for this part, but next I like to go to the legs, and what you want to do is tab them together, make sure they're all nice and squeezed together, and then you want to get these heels, they tab in with little clips and they just hook on right there, so be careful taking those out, and then just squeeze it like that, not too hard. And then what you want to do is use the joint there to get the arms out of the way. So arms were standing up like this, then you want to twist them down and get the peg holes facing this way for now. Then you push the head or the chest torso area back into here until it clicks back into place. You don't have to do anything with the top of the truck yet. Now then, you want to twist the arms back into place like so. I fear that it helps. I don't like the noises it makes. That I basically put the legs forward like this just so I have clearance for the arms. I twist the arms like this. My bad. I twist them towards the bottom of the leg. Then I fold them up like this, and to give you a better look at this, I'm gonna use this arm. There will be a tiny little peg or slot here, and it will go into a peg, I don't know if you can see that, right into the hip. So what I'm doing is I'm getting that joint how we had it, I'm twisting it down, up, and tabbing that in like that. And then what you can do is you can grab it by the hand. I think that's the best spot to grab it by. Grab it like so, and twist it back. Now, repeat for the second side. So down, up, tab in, grab the fist, grab the fist, and do that. And now you can collapse the truck head. Mine doesn't want to collapse all the way, but yours should. And then you'll grab the hands, and actually it probably helps. Let's see. Yeah, so keep the arms straight, that's on me. And then just tab that in, and then you might have to untab the shoulders in order to get the truck cab part tabbed in. And then once it's tabbed in, just situate everything to where it looks like this, and then bring those fists down and in towards each other like so, and then straighten out the legs again, and then take both legs and get it back till you hear a click, just like so. And then you can put these anywhere you want. You can put them up there or up there if you want. The instruction manual says to put them back here, and I quite like that because it reminds me of like a pipe truck, just delivering pipes. Anyway, there is Autobot Pipes and his robot mode. His wheels are not pinned, but they are pretty smooth for clipped wheels, I'd say. And you can just, the back ones work better on mine. Just he does all the rolly things as he should. Now, time for Slammer. Okay, so what you want to do is just start by disassembling everything. So these two pieces come apart. I'll set that down right there, and this right there. And then you don't have to do this, but I like taking apart the waist and separating it from the main torso. Then you disassemble both arms. We're gonna start with the torso section. Get this prepped and ready. You just want to twist the head around 180 to where it's like this. So here's the front of the head. You twist it 180, and then you fold that down like so. And then that section is done for now. And then come to the legs. Just untab them from the thigh swivel and attach this back on to your torso and squeeze those into place. And then give this 180. Now your torso is prepped for the rest of this. Let's do the legs next. So with the legs, you'll grab it from the previous ankle tilt and you'll just straighten that out towards like that. You'll get the thighs and you'll put them down like that. And just repeat that for the second leg. Take it down, straighten out, and there's your two leg pieces done and prepped. Now for the arms. Do you want to start by taking off the tank barrel, depending on where you have it. This will come into place soon. You will twist the arms like this, so the fists were like this, pointing outward. You want to twist them inward, up, and then like that. And you'll do the same thing with this arm, so twist for the fist pointing towards you, that little peg hole for the hand going towards you, towards where the robot's body would have been, up and up. And then you want to grab the two halves. There's a tab and a hole on each side, and you just want to line those up, tab those in, and now you'll have two pegs here and here. Those will attach to said backpack piece, like so, and then you'll attach your tank barrel onto that. Next step is grab said backpack and put it on there like so. So you have a derpy looking tank. Then you'll grab your legs, and what I like to do is I like to kind of lift this like that to where it's kind of at an angle. And that what that allows you to do is get your leg piece, and there's a little gap that will fit into there, and you just want to maneuver that into place. And then the peg here and here, so but you just want to squeeze that down like so. And then I didn't quite get to show it on that leg, but there's a hole on the bottom of the leg, and it's going to tab in to here. So you can repeat like the first side, just like so. And then you'll grab your torso, and you'll have two pins on either side and two holes, and you'll tab it in like so. And then you'll fold in the crotch and slide the tank head down, and that is Slammer and his robot or tank mode. So with Slammer, it's just a brick. It's a brick. I'm not gonna lie, it's a brick. But there are some wheels here and here. There is one here, but it doesn't spin very well, sadly. Maybe that's just my copy, but doesn't want to spin without some force. Now then, these two are pretty sizable little robots. If I were to compare them, sorry about that. If I were to compare them to maybe another deluxe, is this a deluxe? I think it's a deluxe. I don't remember, but here we have the War for Cybertron gang. We got Sideswipe, iconic mold. They're pretty similar in size. Of course, the tank is not gonna be as long, but it's definitely thicker. They weigh about the same. Pipes is about the same weight as Sideswipe, and then he is definitely the heaviest. But that is it for car mode. I think these guys are both very good figures. Very nice. They're very well made. If you can find Slammer for a good price, I do recommend you get one. He's very fun to mess around with. Pipes, if he's on sale and you don't have a Slammer around that you can pick up, get him. He's pretty nifty. I'm glad that we have a piece that does work with blast effects, pew pew, and then, but yeah, that is these two done for this review. If you like videos like these, put a like on that video and subscribe if you want. I also have a TikTok. It won't be linked down below though, but maybe in a future video it will be once I figure that out. And this is Crosscut Reviews. Leave a like.